Hello guys, welcome to our channel Mom or Anne's Corner. This time what I'm gonna show you is my finished product, which is an album. It's a different kind of album because it's more on a storage album. So you will understand when I flip through this thing. So explore what's inside. But before that, um, as you notice, there's a word that says thankful and grateful. The reason why I just use these wordings because I just decided that whatever that is important to you and just dear to you and you are thankful and grateful of, that's the thing that you want to store in this album. So I just designed it with a corner, with a gold corner there, so to make it more beautiful and attractive. And I just put an additional flower and butterfly there from Tim Holtz botanical collections. As you notice also, the cover I use is um, the cover of the Tim Holtz paper pad. So I use it so that it will not go into waste. But so it's just that everything will be useful. So the designs that I'm using here is mostly the Tim Holtz paper cardstock, and I combined it with a designer paper. So let's explore what's inside. The first thing here, you have seen it at the back of the cover. It says here, a little piece of my heart. If you notice, I always love to put some wordings in there. Every time I have a project, I would always put a wordings, encouragement, a quotations, or whatever that would inspire me or would inspire others, because it's so nice to be able to read some wordings that is nice to really hear, like this one. I just put it a little piece of my heart because the things that I am gonna put in here is, of course, it's a piece of my heart. So this one also is a botanical collection of Tim Holtz, and I was just putting a red background in there so that it would just be able to pop up the color and just to make this clearer to look at. So that was the at the back of the front cover. And the first page I'm gonna show you is this is a combination of a paper bag and an envelope. So that's why you would see that it's full of storage thing. So the first one I'm been using is the paper bag. As you can see, this is a paper bag from Dollar Tree. It's a Halloween paper bag I'm using, and as you can see here, I'm using the Tim Holtz paper cardstock, and this is also one of the botanical collections. And this one here, this is an envelope, so that's why it has a storage here. And you can also see a storage here because it's a paper bag, so you can see also an insert here, and you can just put anything in there, like postcards or picture, whatsoever that is important to you that you want to put. It's up to you where to put it. So this is one way of putting your things that is important to you. And of course, aside from the envelope, that's one thing that has insert also here. As you can see, there's two pockets in here. This one is a paper bag. If you notice, there's a fold at the other side, so you have just to glue in each side to create a pocket. This is just a shallow pocket, but it's enough to put an insert there. And the reason why I just put a small card there, and as you can see, the card says live a thankful life, and it's so pretty because it's back to back. The other side is a sunflower, so that's why I don't want this card to go into waste, so it's very best for an insert in your whatever project that you have, so that this will not go into waste. This is a product from Bubani, and I really like the color and the wordings and everything, so it's so nice to just put in there, and that you will be inspired and be reminded that you should live a thankful life. And you notice that there's another pocket in here. I create another pocket so that you would have more storage in here. And this one I also create it, making a big book, big tag or bookmark. It can be a bookmark, so it's up to you how you call this one, but I just put something in here so that you would be able to see that there's so many things that you can do for this album. There's so many inserts if you made a lot of tag or bookmark to be giveaway. So you can also use this one to store it everything there, and then if you want to give it to someone, then you just get this album and just be able to find the creation that you have, so it's easy to find it. And of course the other page is an envelope. This is an envelope, and I move it for an inch so that it would not be a hindrance when I put a hole here and put the ring in here. So I would have a space, and as you can see, this is an envelope, and so that you can open it and it will not distract if you put something in here. So this is a packet, so you can see it here. There's a storage in here, and I use this one. This is a Tim Holtz paper, so pretty, and the front is a designer paper. Came from designer paper. I just designed it with a washi. So I use ring this time because honestly I preferred using ring because it's so easy to connect all the pages rather than making it cover anything. But I would also be able to make another style, because the first one that I do is just I just covered it with a urban ribbon, and then with a cover in front. So if you see my other videos and my other album created, then you will see the difference. Okay, the next page, of course, at the back of this one, this is a paper from designer paper, and I also create a pocket where you can still put another pocket so that you can put another thing in here. And there's also a word here that says positive mind, positive vibes, and positive life. As you know me, I really love anything that has wordings in it, a quotation, inspiring words, because every time I have a project, I always put it there so that it would be a reminder or inspiration for everyone who can read it. We need encouragement. We need positive things in our life, because every day we encounter negativity. So here, there's another pocket in here. Again, this is also an envelope. No, this is a paper bag, and as you can see, again, I made another tag in here, and there's a little card here that says collect moments, not things, and on the other side, my most memorable moment this year. So at least you have something to read and be reminded. And I also put a card here that says you make me smile. So it's just an encouragement that these things can make you smile, to be reminded by all the nicest things that you have. And on the back, I just covered it with a Tim Holtz cardstock and put a card that says hello darling. So you can just also put anything here if you want to paste something here. So on the other side, of course, before that, every paper bag that I have, I always put an insert here that you can also put something in here, like paste your picture or your cardboard or your recipe or whatever. So you can also use this one as an additional storage. So the next page is another envelope, and it's the same thing but it says different design. This one is a design from designer paper, and also this one is designer paper, but this one is from Tim Holtz cardstock. And of course, another envelope that you can put anything in here. So there's so many space to put into your important dear to your important things that matters to you. So this one again is from designer paper, and I just put a card here that says so fun, and a little note here that says an inspiration to the simple life. So this is my inspiration, making arts, making albums, or whatever I want to make, like the cards. And so it's so fun doing these things. So this one is a reminder also that says laugh as much as you breathe and laugh as much as you live. So if you have seen me doing seen some of my birthday cards, I also use this one because I have so many of this one. I bought this one from Tuesday Morning, and for the, I think, 12 pages, everything are the same, so that's why you will be able to use it as often as you want. So this one is from Tim Holtz paper, of course, and since this is paper bag, I still have another insert here that you can use. And as you can see, this paper is also the paper that I've been using for these pages from other pages. And this one, the other side, is another pocket that you can put anything into. So this one is another tag that you can put in there, and another card here that would inspire you to leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And on the other side is loved. So it's so cute reading all those wordings and be able to insert as much as you want here. And the other side, again, another page is an envelope again where you can store anything. And this one is from Tim Holtz cardstock. This one is from designer paper. So I'm just mentioning it so that you will know the difference, that this is just a paper and not a cardstock. I just put and combine the paper and the cardstock so that it would not be bulky. And I just put some sticker washing in there. And at the back, it's a Tim Holtz paper cardstock. And I just put here that the best things in life are free. So I believe you understand that thing. And on the next page again, this is a paper bag. As you can see, if it's a paper bag, there's a pocket, small pocket here where you can insert anything that you want. And here there's a card, a little card that says love life, and a beautiful flower base in there, and another tag that says journey. So it just adds up beauty in there. So if you notice, the paper that I've been using is the same as the paper that some of the paper that I've been using on the tag and the inserts. So this one is from designer paper. I'm combining it with the Tim Holtz paper. So as you can see, this is also Tim Holtz paper. I make another pocket here. I really like this. It's so pretty and beautiful. It turns out to be pretty and beautiful. So there's a flower in here also. So you know Tim Holtz, this is also his collection, botanical collection. And I also put a tag here that says you are lovely, because you can put it there. And a sticker here that reminds us, it says a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. So it is inspiring to have those wordings that you would be reminded and would give you strength. The next page again is an envelope, so you can see in here, this is a Tim Holtz paper I've been using. Again, there is a storage in here that you can put anything that is important to you. And this one is from designer paper. As you can see, it is also pretty. This is just a paper again, this is not a cardstock, and I just put washing in them. So at the back, this is a designer paper that I've been using. So I just put a additional note here. I put 2 notes here where you can write whatever that you want to write in here. It's just part of the design so that it will be pretty to look at there. So I don't know, but I just like it. Especially it's a vintage color. I like vintage color, so most likely most of them are vintage color. This, and at the back, back of the back cover, this is what I put. It says this is what awesome looks like for me. I really like what this turns out. I don't know, but I really like everything in here. So, well, that's it for my storage mini album. I hope you enjoy, guys, and if you have any questions, just ask me, and watch some of our videos and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.